Hi guys, welcome to my 89th live stream. And today is not March, I'm sorry, May 3rd, and we're going to be talking about the holding. So I guess I will wait for you guys to come for the stream. You guys probably can't hear me, so uh well actually no, you can hear me. It's that I can't hear you, I guess. Or the other way, whatever. Rowdy says can't come this time. Sorry, man. Hey guys, hey Matt, how's it going? Trying to get caught up on Extinction. So, oh, thank you, Matt. I appreciate you trying to catch up on Extinction. That makes me happy. Hey, Epic.
Congrats on getting to 90 live streams.
Well, not yet, but thanks, Epic. Almost. um, yeah, almost to 90. Trying to figure out what I mean, the night. I'm still gonna keep doing the Fear ones. So, live stream number 90 is gonna be the next Fear episode. So, yeah. Um, DeRosa says, "Yo, Brian, miss you, man." Thanks, DeRosa. I appreciate it. If you want to, come join the stream, just join on the Discord. Yeah, and just chat with us. So Dan says, "I hear you. All good, man." Okay, great. I don't know when, but one day I'm going to try and fix the audio issue where people cannot hear you guys. I'm going to try and fix that one of these days. All right, so Epic, what did you think about this episode?
I didn't watch it actually.
Oh, okay. It,
I've been slacking on fear
yeah. It's crazy. They actually gave, like, can I just tell you, like, they actually gave a certain character that we didn't care about, like, development, and it actually wasn't terrible. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like,
I heard on that stream that they gave Wes some character development.
they did the first time in, I think, forever. But yeah.
And I also heard that Wes's father was alive and he just like destroyed society or something.
Um, I'm not gonna say that part, but I will
Yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
like I already heard about it on Mega Matt stream. He
Oh,
was talking about it.
yeah. Um, I mean, I don't know if I would phrase it that way, but I can see why people say that in the episode. So yeah. Um, let's see. Hey, let's see. Okay, wait. Matt is. Let's see what Matt's doing. He says Wes was iconic this episode. Yeah, Wes was pretty good. I'll admit. Um, like they gave him really good development, and the only thing though is they still have not given Luciana any development. Like out of the four characters here in the thumbnail, like Luciana's still like the most minor of them all, even though she's been around since season two. So
Would you consider her the would you consider her the Alden of fear?
kind of, yeah. She she's been around like so Alden. He's only been around for like 2 seasons, but like Luciana's been around longer, and she's had just as much screen time as Alden, so it's pretty low. I would say like she's worse than Alden as far as like getting development or screen time because she's been around longer. But yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know what it is. I never liked the character Luciana. I just didn't. I think she was okay in season two in certain parts when she was with Nick, but then it just fell flat. And then season three she disappeared, and then season four she just comes back, and I don't know. It's just weird. Like she's a weird character. I don't know what's the point of her character, honestly.
Hey Brian,
Yeah,
are you planning on getting the Walking Dead World Beyond on DVD or Blu-ray on June 15th?
I am not. No. Um, I can't. Um, I've been pretty busy with a lot of things, and I'm gonna be very busy like later this year. Um, I'm gonna try and focus on my job and other things, and then yeah, I'm helping out some friends of mine too with other things in their lives. Like projects they have. So I don't think I'm gonna have any time. But also, World Beyond is getting season one. It's a waste of money. I'm just gonna be honest.
By the way, it is my birthday next month, turning 24.
That's awesome, man. Well, yeah, man. Happy early birthday! And when next month comes, I will, do my best to remember and wish you a happy birthday. Because yeah, man, 24. That is, whew, that's you're gonna be in your mid 20s by then. That's
Yeah, I'll be the same age as you.
well, I'm 25 actually.
Uh,
Yeah, but it's closer. Um, hey Dan, are you okay? I know Rowdy can't be here, but Dan, do you want to join the chat? Let's see. Where are we? Alicia Denham
yeah,
Carey.
I think the reason I've been slacking is like just having a beer of The Walking Dead without John is just not the end of it.
I mean, it's still really good what they're doing, but yeah, I could see that being an issue. Hold on, let me try and get caught up. Alicia Denham Carey says hi. Hello. Very interesting username. Um, let's see. This was good. Althea was good too. The only thing I didn't like was Althea saying in this episode, she was like, "No, no." Dwight was like a beer lady. He asked her as a question. She's like, "Yeah, beer lady," and it's like, okay, I can understand Dwight calling her that, but Althea should not call her that. Like, I don't know. When she says it, it seems cringy. And Dan says, let's not forget Alicia. Yeah, Alicia, man, she really put to work, like that abominable syringe. I mean, she totally killed that guy, and that was like, I think that's like the first kill that Alicia's had in like seasons. So that's crazy. Rowdy says she's pretty much the only main character not to have her own episode. Yeah, Alicia at the end, definitely her best in season three. I can't hear Epic. Oh, I know. I know, Matt. Sorry about that. Yeah, you guys can only hear me, but anyways, yeah, I hear him only a bit. Yeah, it's just Brian talking. I'm gonna be 18 in a bit over 2 weeks. That's awesome, Rowdy. Dan says currently at a restaurant right now. LOL. Oh, okay. All right. So let me think. All right. Okay. So Epic. What about this episode was? Okay. Actually, Epic? This is gonna be tough because you didn't watch the episode, and I can't really describe scenes because you haven't seen it. So because there's no.
Brian, it's okay. I don't really mind.
Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is just I don't know. This is gonna be tough. Let me think. Have you been busy lately, Epic? I know you have a
Yes,
PS.
yes, some of it.
Yeah. Man, this is gonna be tough because also I'm confused. Like, I remember let me see. Let me check the Discord. Yeah, Dan, you said that 6:30 is perfect for the time, but yeah, like I know you said you're at a restaurant. Did that change like suddenly? Let's see. Man, Alicia, a bombing Harvey was great. Is that actually his name? Huh. Brutal kill. Yeah, it is. Rowdy, if you want to, like, I mean, you can't really see it because you have to read it, but I'm just saying, like, if like, I'm just telling you, if you want to, like, come, read about or, like, see, like, brutal kills in a story, like, I'm telling you, man, please just check out Extinction, my series, because, like, it's chock full of them. Um, let's see, Matt says, huh? And Dan says Epic hasn't watched it. Yeah, Epic hasn't watched the episode ever since John died. He kind of stopped watching Fear. I forgot. Epic, did you say you wanted to get back into it?
Me personally, I'm just more excited for the main show now.
Oh, yeah, I kind of understand that Epic being excited for the main show, but I don't know what it is. Fear season 6, even though they killed off John, which was a bad death, it's crazy, but Fear season 6 is actually better than season 10 of The Walking Dead main show. Like, I'm just saying, like, in terms of what I saw and how they're doing the characters and how, like, how the episodes are made, I feel like there's a higher quality with Fear right now than the main show had.
I know Fear is doing good, but me personally, I've always had more love and respect for the main show because I've been into it longer.
I know what you mean, man, but um, wait, Rowdy says this episode is my third favorite of season 6. Yeah, it might be Rowdy. I will always miss John, but Garrett wanted off. Uh, Rowdy, I didn't hear that. I thought I heard that he didn't want to leave. I thought I heard it was the showrunner's decision or something. So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of confused on that. Like, it's kind of like a Chandler Riggs situation. They say the actor wants to leave, then not leave, and it's like, which one is it? I don't know. Okay. So
Yeah, I know Fear is doing good, but like at least the main show is like you have Daryl, Negan, Carol, Dawn, all these like original iconic characters, whereas Fear doesn't have any of them.
well, it's got Morgan and Dwight. Fear has Morgan and Dwight, so
Well, yeah, but it doesn't have
yeah. Um, that's true, but Negan and Daryl are, especially Daryl, they're a little bit overrated. Like, Daryl is way overrated. And Negan, yeah, he's definitely interesting, but as far as like being a character to lead a show, he is not a character to lead a show. Um, I just don't see it personally, in my
well,
opinion.
apparently, being his own spin-off.
Um,
That was
yeah,
actually
that's
a
such a
really
bad
good
idea.
idea.
Giving it is a bad idea.
You don't think Negan should get a spin-off?
I don't. Well, because The Walking Dead needs to end, and if they do a spin-off, then that's just replacing the show and giving it a new name. That's not really ending the series. I don't know. Hey, we got some. Let's see. We got some chats. Rowdy says, "Nah, Garrett Dillahunt wanted to leave." Oh, okay. Um, I thought I heard something else, Rowdy. Let's see. Dan says this was the best episode of 6B for me. Scott is the main character. I can't believe someone has a username named Scott as the main character. John was trash. No, he was not the trash Scott. Okay, because he actually got character development, unlike the character you're named after. Okay, I'm just saying. Let's be honest. That's my opinion. It's a very good opinion. So, um,
I disagree. John was amazing, but his death was trash.
yeah, the death was trash, but he just said John was trash, so yeah, I disagree. Rowdy says, but the death was still awful. Should have had Jenny kill John. Hello, Scott, the legend himself. Scott asked, does Extinction have Glenn cameos? I love Glenn. Yeah, Scott, there is no. Season 2 takes place at the same time as season 3 of the main show, so Glenn is at the prison back in Georgia during this time. So no, there's no Glenn cameo in season 2. Yeah,
So,
yeah, Epic.
so your show isn't gonna have any cameos from the Walking Dead TV show cast like Alicia, Daryl, Negan, correct, or any of them?
There. Here's the thing. If I do cameos, it has to happen in a way that makes sense. It cannot be. It cannot break the. It can't break the world. You know what I mean? Like, we can't. I can't have Alicia have this story in my series that we never got to see in Fear, because it wouldn't make sense. Like, it would break the canon. You know what I mean? Um, it would be like Survival Instinct. Like, it would just be like, was there a point to that? So there might be some cameos. There may be some cameos down the line, but right now it's mostly original characters. But who knows? Maybe I might do something where it like uh years down the line in the story the characters meet certain characters from uh like Fear or the main show or whatever, and I might do something like that. But honestly, it depends because I don't want to break the world. Like I don't want to have something that do something that doesn't make sense in terms of the world. You know what I mean? Like I can't have them meeting Rick because we've seen Rick's journey. You know what I mean? Um,
I know this might be a little controversial, but I prefer Fear the Walking Dead seasons 1, 2, and 3 over 4, 5, and 6.
um, yeah. I'm sorry, man. I was just reading this thing. Uh, let's see. Glenn's great. Not my favorite. Glenn, he's really good. That's harsh, Brian. LOL. Well, Rowdy, he said John was trash. I mean, come on, John is not trash. At least he's had character development, screen time. I mean, come
And
on.
hey, Brian,
Yes, Epic.
did you hear my question?
Um, I'm sorry. Can you say it again? I'm trying to read the
I,
chat. And
I, I said I prefer Fear the Walking Dead season 1 and 3 over 4 and 6.
I actually, season two was bad in my personal opinion. So season one and three were really good, but yeah, four and five. Well, I mean, four was no, four was mixed, and then five was just bad. Let's see. Dan says Dan asks cameos. Yes, Dan, I might have cameos at some point, but it has to make sense. Madison in Extinction. I don't know, Rowdy. How would I even explain how she survived? That would be crazy. Dan says Alicia in Extinction though would be fire. It would be, Dan, but the problem is that Alicia's so good in Fear. I love Alicia in Fear, and it's like, how would I bring her into Extinction? I just don't know. Scott
And hey,
says,
Brian,
yeah,
apparently Megaman on his live stream says there are callbacks to Madison at the end of this episode.
yeah. So, because Alicia mentioned that Alicia mentioned her mom, and then Teddy was like, Teddy is like, I guess the main villain, and he says, that like you wanted to sacrifice yourself. Is that something your mom did? Like, because Alicia, he listened to Alicia's tape, I guess, and something like that. So it's kind of like a callback, but callbacks don't mean the character is alive. Like Epic, there were no Morales callbacks before Morales appeared in season 8, right? Like there was
I
not a
don't think
single
so.
callback to Morales, and then all of a sudden Morales shows up. Like just like yeah, a callback does not mean the character is gonna just appear alive all of a sudden. Um, Scott says, please have Alicia in Extinction. She is a god that us mortals can't comprehend. Yes, that is true, Scott, but here's the thing. I don't want Alicia to take away. Alicia is so good. I don't want her to take away from the characters I have in Extinction. You know what I mean? I don't want to have a Morgan situation. Uh, Rowdy says
Hey Brian,
yeah, Epic. I'm trying to read the chat.
I just wanted to say that I know that Madison, she's been rumored heavily that she could be alive. The showrunner Scott Campbell, they were like, oh, we didn't see her body, we didn't see Treasure Farm, and yeah, the writers they're not saying she's dead anymore.
Yeah, because it looks like they're keeping it open.
So do you think she will return at this point?
I think it's possible, but with the CRM, the end is the beginning group, um, and the fact that we only have let me think, like 6 episodes left of. No, wait, is it six? No, there's only like 5 episodes left of this half. I just don't see it happening.
Do you think it's possible that she? I know people are saying that maybe she's the leader of the end, just the beginning group or something, or she could come back as a villain.
I mean, I could see that, but then it would be kind of weird. It's like then Madison's main goal now would want to wouldn't it be trying to get Alicia back? And also if I don't know, also this group would know who Alicia is if they would not threaten Alicia's life if Madison was the leader, I feel like. Cuz Madison knows her kids are alive. Or well, she doesn't know Nick is, dead, but she they were alive last time she saw them. So that's an issue. That would be an issue. Rowdy says the extinction characters meet the help brigade. Wait, Rowdy, I don't understand what that means. The extinction characters met the help brigade or meet the help brigade. I have no idea what that it means. Alicia is overrated. Not at all. She's great, but not the best of the franchise. Not even a fear. Alicia is
Hey,
queen.
Brian,
Yes.
how did you feel when you found out about the Clementine comic?
I mean, I knew about it as soon as I saw Clementine lives. I'm like, oh, it's happening. Um, but as far as that, I was actually kind of, I'll be honest, I didn't like it. Like, I was just thinking, I'm like, Kurtman, the season ended good, and I don't know if he can pull it off. Because like season four can have different endings. Different characters being alive. Clementine is in a relationship with different characters. It all depends on your choices, and I don't see how Kurtman could make a comic off that. You know what I mean? Because there's different outcomes. Um, okay, hold on. Rowdy says have the end as the beginning text in Extinction. I don't know. Here's the thing, Rowdy. If I do that, what would be the point? Like I would have to that would be foreshadowing, and then I would have to bring the group in. So, yeah. Um, Also, guys, I have my own villains. If you're watching season two, I have my own villains in season two. And like seriously, guys, I got tons of villains for Extinction. Like, please, I don't need to take villains from Fear. Um, all right.
Originally, I feel the only reason why they're doing the Clementine comic is because, like, they know she's a mega beloved character and that she's, like, so iconic.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're doing the Clementine lives to make money. That's all it is. I mean, look what happened with Here Negan Lives. You know what I mean? Like, they're doing it to make money. I mean, come on. Like, do they care about quality? Yeah, but they care more about money. Let's be honest. Um, all right. Dan. No wait. Yeah, Dan says Alicia needs to be in the main show though, since Rick can't come back. Yeah, that's true. Man, why can't they have Rick come back? You have her take over. LOL. No, Rowdy. I am not. I love Alicia, but I am not gonna have her take my show away from the goat. Okay, Benjamin. Okay, he is an awesome character. If you watch season two, I mean, come on, how can you not love this character? I mean,
I definitely agree. We don't need to fear season 4 all over again.
yeah. I just don't want that. Like, I love Alicia.
Because
Don't get me wrong, but
that's what happened with fear. Like, they killed off Madison, brought Morgan, and took fear over.
yeah, I know. I totally agree.
Same fate for Extinction. I agree.
Yeah. I love Benjamin as a character, and I'm not gonna replace him. If he dies, that's gonna end the show. Like if he if he's gone, like in a Rick situation, like the show is over. You know what I mean? Like, um, the show will continue as long as he's alive. So yeah. Um,
Well, yeah, in a way, it's kind of a similar thing with Dave Harrison and Madison. If Dave Harrison never left, Madison would have died. But because Dave Harrison left, Madison died.
yeah. Um, I know you still haven't read it, Epic, but like like I just want to tell you a little bit about my character. So if you don't know, like Benjamin, the way he is, like he is a he is a born survivor of the apocalypse. You know what I mean? Like he is young. He's 18 at the start of season one, and through the apocalypse, as horrible things happen to him and the people he cares about, he adapts like very fast, and he doesn't hesitate when it comes to killing, and he doesn't talk about. He is a moral character, but he's not the type of character that say we shouldn't kill this person. It's not right, or like we should let them live. Like he's not that kind of character. If there's a person who threatens their group or is a part of someone who's threatening the group, he will kill them, no hesitation. But he is nice to the people around him, and he does try to give like strangers a chance, like people he meets, like that are not part of like a group that's evil. You know what I mean? Like, so he is, he does have a heart. You know what I mean? So,
So in a way, he's like the better of the main show, the bad the better.
I mean, kind of, except he doesn't die from. He's not gonna die from like a shot leg, but I mean, yes, he has the same name, but like I wrote him like 5, 6 years ago. You know what I mean? Like before Benjamin appeared in the show. You know what I mean? Like that character. Like I created this character like half a decade ago. You know what I mean? Like I was always hoping to do my own Walking Dead series. So, um, I mean, yeah, he's a young guy,
No,
but
I'm just saying Benjamin in season seven survived on longer. Gimple didn't kill him off the way he did. That he probably could have turned out like your Benjamin.
I mean, I have no idea. I mean, if you read season one, it's kind of like they're not the same character, like at all. Um, you know what I mean? Like I do way more with Benjamin in season one than, or like in a few episodes than Gimple did with his Benjamin back in like season seven, like for a whole season. You know what I mean? Like I do like fast development for the character. Like it's kind of like that. I mean, could he have been? Maybe, but I like to think that he's not a copycat. Like he is not based off the season seven character Benjamin at all. Like he is very different. Like he's kind of a combination of Glenn, Rick, and Bigby Wolf from the Wolf Among Us game. Like he's like a combination of those three characters. I mean, I guess you can kind of say that too. Um, but he doesn't. No, I would say he's like maybe like a little bit like season four Clementine, but he's not like Clementine season one. Obviously, innocent kid. Um, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, that's not Benjamin at all in the series. Um, you know what I mean? Like when you see like in season seven, that character Benjamin was like, oh, he's a nice guy, and then like this one's completely different. It's a type of character like you do root for him, but you're also like, man, is this a good guy? Like you kind of question that sometimes, but he doesn't do anything like full on evil. Like murder people. You there, Epic?
Hello?
Yeah,
So like yeah, my all-time favorite character in the Telltale like Walking Dead series is Clementine.
yeah. Clementine's gray. Oh, I got to read the chat a little
Like
bit.
season one, two, and four, not season three.
Yeah, season three was bad. Rowdy says Redis is no longer in charge. I'm pretty sure he is. Scott says, bro, WTF Morgan is way better than Alicia. I don't know about that. Alicia Devon Carey is the boss now. Yeah. Morgan is the king right now. Season six, Morgan has been fired. Morgan Jones is dead. You're dealing with somebody else now. Yeah, that's true, but I don't know. Enter World Gone Mad music. Oh well. Morgan's group in
Hey Brian,
yeah,
like back in season nine when we were first getting into the whispers,
yeah.
back in season nine when we were first getting into the whispers and Rick leaving, like was that was Morgan in season six? Was that him during the season nine timeline?
Yes. So the characters right now in Fear are around the same time as when Rick disappeared in the main show. So they're about 3 years and like 10 months in the apocalypse.
So like back in season nine.
Yep, exactly. Right now, Fear is taking place the same time as the beginning of season 9. Yeah, it's still behind, like a good couple of years.
The Walking Dead's timeline is just so confusing.
It is, especially with that Here's Negan episode. I hated when they did that 12-year flashback. It was not 12 years. Like, the characters in Walking Dead right now, they're like 10 years and 10 months in the apocalypse. So they're almost at the 11-year mark. But, but the genius writers are saying, oh no, it's been like 13 years. It's like, it has not been 13 years. Um, Hold on, Epic. I gotta
Because
read.
like yeah, apparently like the writers were like, oh, like this, this happened during the time when Rick killed Shane and transformed him.
Oh, yeah, it didn't. Thank you, Epic. Yeah, the writers said that Negan kills the whole Lucille thing. When Lucille dies, that's when Rick kills Shane, and it is not. In fact, it's before they gets to prison because they show that Negan and Lucille survived 7, 8 months in the apocalypse, and Rick killed Shane literally in the beginning of the apocalypse, the first few months. Like these writers are so bad at remembering their own timelines because they don't care. They care about is money and saying, "Huh, we're smart. The timelines match." No, they don't. It just makes them look stupid. Okay, I'm just saying.
When in reality, it's really us that are the smart ones, and we could be even better writers in a way.
A lot of times that's true, Epic. Exactly. We can be the better writers because we care about the consistency of the world, of the story. Uh, let's see.
Because like I've always wondered if HBO would have been better for The Walking Dead.
I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Rowdy says, bring Martha to extinction. Uh, Rowdy, if you watched season 1, you would know there's already a character named Martha. Just saying. And it is not the
Yeah,
same character.
we talking about Fierce Martha. Please don't do it. Don't.
Oh, Epic, you don't have to worry. I don't do characters that have the same first name in my series. I just don't. And I already have a character in named Martha in season 1. Um, and yeah, and she is not the same character at all. And yeah, don't worry. I will not bring the worst villain ever into my series because I care about it so much. Like guys, come on. I feel insulted. Like I have great villains, so many ideas. And you guys are just like bring the worst villain ever in my series. Like, come on. Um,
I definitely agree, Ryan. Like, I saw Extinction for a little bit. What I saw, you're a talented writer.
Thanks, man. You're talking about the premiere?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, do you know do you know when you might try to give the other episodes a read, Epic?
I should eventually, actually. Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome, man. I'd love to see you maybe do a review or something about it, or just give me your thoughts because I'm really curious on what people think about it. Because
Like, the only thing I don't like about Extinction is like not being able to see the characters. Like, just kind of accidental, it kind of bugs me a little bit.
yeah, I know, but I can't. Like, I'm not an artist, and like, I mean, who can I? What can I do for the characters? Like, I mean, it's basically a book. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, but there's not much I can do about that because, like, I don't really know how to fix that problem. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Dan's series as well. You just have to picture the characters. You know how they might
I don't
look.
have a problem with it. I just need to get used to it.
Yeah. I mean, I describe them at times. Like they're young or old or middle aged. That kind of thing. How they look, somewhat. I try to describe them how they look. Um, and sometimes I do put a picture or so like of what they might like, maybe just like a back shot of the character. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Um, let's wait, wait.
I'm curious as to why you called it extinction, though.
I There's a couple of reasons that I mean, it's not likely, but if we ever get like multiple seasons, like if I ever get enough support to do multiple seasons, eventually like I'm going to start, like getting more into why it's called extinction. So, yeah. I mean, I would love to do Walking Dead cameos and like uh I don't know, maybe add the CRM or something, but I have to just do my own story for now, and we'll see where it goes. I'll see what you guys like and don't like, but I definitely need more people to give me their thoughts on it, because yeah, um,
But the main show, The Walking Dead season one, it's very similar to the comics, but also very different at the same time because Jim in the comics he got bit on the arm, he didn't get bit on the torso. Amy, I think she got bit on the neck, not the arm. And so there's some differences, but also some similarities.
yeah. Rowdy says best villain never, and Logan at her right as her right hand man. Yeah, it's funny, Rowdy, because I literally have a character named Logan in season two. Like, and he once again he is not the same character. Like, actually, Epic. This is a fun thing I do. I actually have like Easter eggs for you guys, not for the characters, but for you guys. So like, um I might have like a character's name be this, and they die a horrible death, and it's like, well, because that character was terrible in either Fear or in the main show. You know what I mean? Like, it's I have little Easter eggs for you guys. You know what I mean? Like with the characters' names. So like if a character's name blank, then you can think of this character from Fear or World Beyond or the main show, and something will happen to that character. You know what I mean? Like, they have that name for a reason. Uh, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. But obviously, no one's going to be named Rick or Daryl or Michonne. That's too iconic.
And hey, Brian,
Yeah,
did you get my question though about The Walking Dead season one having similarities and differences?
yeah, it does. Amy was actually bitten in the neck in both series. She was bitten in the arm first in the show. They changed that a little bit. Yeah, they changed it up a little bit. Um, yeah, I don't have a problem with adapting. Like, The Walking Dead used to be really good at adapting the comics, and then they went like really far from the comics during the Gimple arc, and now, like, because Gimple did so much damage, like I don't even know if they could end it the same way. Um, Hold on.
Well, the biggest difference from the comics in season one is the CDC.
Yeah, that is a huge difference. Um, Dang it! Come on, go away, text. Okay. Um, Dan says the end is
Like,
the.
how did you feel about them going to the CDC?
I was okay with it when I first saw it, but looking back, part of me wonders what was the point of it. I don't know. Hold on, Epic.
That really was our first experience with CRM scientific research.
Let's see. Dan says, sorry, Epic. I have to read the chat a little bit. Dan says the end is the beginning group is Madison. I I hope not. Negan Lives was good. Yeah, agreed. Negan Lives was incredible. We need issue two. Honestly, I didn't like it, guys. I did not like yours. Negan Lives. Yeah, Epic.
Negan lives. I actually never read.
It's not that good, honestly. It doesn't do too much for the character, and they kind of adapt it in Here's Negan, so you didn't really miss much. Um, let's see. Dan asks, Benjamin Deaf coming. I don't know, Dan. Possibly. I mean, it all depends. I mean, it depends. You gotta watch season two, man. You gotta watch season two. The rest of it. Scott says, "How is Benjamin to go? He seems like a." Scott, you did not even read Extinction. Okay, that about my main character when you haven't even read it. Okay. Ugh. Come
Hey,
on, Scott.
Brandon,
Yeah.
do you see the events of Negan Lives being adapted to Jeffrey Dean Morgan's Negan?
Kind of, but there's not much material to work with. You can't do a whole show on it. That's too little material. Um, Matt says, "Yo, Scott, chill." Yes, thank you, Matt. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah, guys. Well, not guys. Scott. Yeah, please don't sell my main character, man. Come on. I take that personally. I worked hard on that character. Rowdy says, "Can't wait for you to see Humanity next season, Brian. If you enjoyed season one, just wait. You've seen nothing yet." And you say Benjamin, the Kingdom guy, is Extinction, his backstory. No, Rowdy, it's a different character, okay? Benjamin is a very common name for guys in the U.S., and it just happened to have the same name as a character in season 7. It's literally just a coincidence, okay? I mean, come on, guys, seriously, it's just a coincidence. Let's see. Scott says,
Yeah,
"Watch."
come on, guys. Definitely felt Brian's, characters.
Thanks, Epic. Man, it is warm. Scott says, "Watch Humanity." The episode 2 character development scene threw me off. Man, not feeling too good right now. Oh, sorry to hear that, Rowdy. Hope you're okay. Dan says Riley was fantastic. Yeah. We got a new character in this episode, Epic. Riley in Fear, and he's kind of like the Fear version of Gareth, and like this group is kind of like the Hunters, I guess you can say.
Because, like, I know I brought this up before, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, you meet cannibals, like, freaking 7 years into the apocalypse, or wherever season 5, how many years they were in season 5, but that's how many years you meet cannibals, whereas Telltale's season 1 of the game, that was way too early for cannibals. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Rowdy says, and that's fine, Scott. Thanks for telling me. Dan asks, Extinction is 4 seasons, right? It might be, Dan. It might. Like I said, it depends on how much support I get, but I do keep the back door open for multiple seasons. Like I could end it in season 2 or end it in season 6. I mean, it honestly depends on you guys. Um, and also how much you like seeing the characters suffer because I am going to be doing that every season. Like not because I hate them, but um, either because it's to be realistic to that world or just to smite you guys. I'm kidding. Uh, well, sort of. Let's see.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Like, as much as we praise Telltale for The Walking Dead season 1, it's not perfect.
Oh,
Like, there are
it's not.
flaws in the game, like not seeing Maggie's family or Maggie herself, like cannibals being introduced too early, killing off way too many characters.
Yeah, those are some flaws with the season 1 epic. I totally agree. Especially I would say the biggest one is Maggie's family. Like that's just the biggest plot hole in the season. Like I don't even understand it. Uh, yeah, that's bad. Dan says Rick was in the hospital for 4 months though. Um, here actually, Dan, if you look up on the wiki, it says 2 months, and also Negan killed those biker guys like 7, 8 months in the apocalypse, and Rick killed Shane just like less than a month after he woke up from the hospital. Um, DeRosa, why are you sad? Um, yeah, DeRosa said he was sad, but I'm not sure why he's sad. Um, yeah, so this end, so Epic. This end is the beginning group. Honestly, I just want to call them. Let's call them the Doomsday Group, I guess, because they live in like a fallout shelter, and they say things like when the world goes back or stops being dangerous, they're gonna rise up or something like that, and then take it all back. And the way they do that, they said like, okay, so this group wants to wipe out anyone that's above the surface, and it's like are you serious? And not just that, Epic, but there's a CRM connection in this episode. Like, did you know about that?
So, in a way, this So in a way, this kind of like connects fear to World Beyond.
I mean, I don't know. Like, it kind of connects to the main show more because technically the main show introduced the CRM first. But I mean, yeah. Um, Yeah, honestly, I know Rowdy hates the CRM, but I am so interested in the CRM. I want to know who they are, what they want. Oh, who am I kidding? I know we already know some of that. You know, the CRM, they're crazy. Uh, and what they want, it's pretty obvious. They want total control. You know what I mean? Like of any of the post-apocalyptic world. You know, they don't want any other survivors to be out there. It's pretty obvious, I would say. But still, like,
Hey,
why do they want that, and what are they doing? That's what I want to know too. And what are they doing with Rick? I want to know that too.
hey Brian,
Yeah, Epic, go ahead.
like season one of Telltale's Walking Dead has flaws, but it has nowhere near the amount of flaws as season three.
Yeah, season three has so many flaws. Dan says CRM and extinction. Wow. Um, that would be amazing, Dan. Wouldn't that be amazing, guys? If I had the CRM in my series, like maybe like the beginning of the group, like when they start early in the apocalypse, or just certain cameos. Yeah, that would be insane. But the question is, why would I do that? Why would I have the CRM in my series? I don't know. Can you guys give me a reason? DeRosa says, yeah, after 8 weeks, it will be back to normal. Just know that I absolutely love this community. That's awesome, DeRosa. Thank you. I love it too. We missed you too, bro. I'm glad nothing has changed. There have been a few changes, DeRosa, but hopefully we'll fix the issues. No longer. Rowdy says I'm no longer Hi Morgan. Oh yeah, I remember that picture you had with Morgan and the red eyes. Dan says Epic sounds weird though. Yeah, I know, Dan. It's because you guys can't hear him. I don't know if it's Streamlabs or um Discord, but I'm gonna try and fix that soon. Hopefully, you guys can hear everyone in the streams again. DeRosa says, oh, by the way, Epic, thank you so much for letting me read the chat. I have some more to read, but I appreciate this. Like, you know what I mean? Like you waiting for me to finish because, yeah, man, I appreciate that. All right. Let me just try and finish this up real quick. Let's see. Negan lives. Nothing even happened. Bro, I forgot about Scott. Y'all still with that? We're not, DeRosa, but some people can't quit. Negan Lives was really good in my opinion. Oh yes, LOL. Scott is the main character, says I've seen it, and there's a woman where she creepily stares at a woman for like 2 minutes. Lima. Wait. Talking about Benjamin. You like seeing characters suffer. Oh, that's funny. Matt is just like, what? No, I don't like seeing characters. Okay, first off, let's be honest, guys. We're watching The Walking Dead. Characters are suffering all the time. When Wes had to kill his own brother, I mean, were we not cheering? Okay, I'm just pointing it out there. Um, Scott, I don't know what you're talking about how he stares at a woman for like 2 minutes. If it's 2 minutes to us, it's not 2 minutes to them. Time is different. And what do you mean he stares at a woman for like 2 minutes? You got to be more specific, man. Benjamin, he's not.
Uh,
I don't know.
I definitely agree that the Walking Dead people have suffered like all the time. Rick, Morgan, Daryl, Negan, freaking Morgan witnessed his freaking son get murdered by his freaking Walker wife.
Yeah, totally. Um, yeah, Scott, you cannot be more wrong. Okay, just you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about unless you give me specifics. Yeah, you're just making it up. Um,
Like even Maggie has suffered. She lost her father, husband, and sister.
yeah, she lost her parents, her siblings, and then the last thing she had in this world, her husband. And they were all taken away from her. And all those times Maggie lost someone, she never got justice for them. She never got she never could save them or stop them from dying. She never had a chance to do that. She just watched as they were taken away from her. Like, and we're all praising Negan. Don't get me wrong. I love Negan as a character. He's interesting, but I still have not forgiven him for that. You know, there's some things that are kind of unforgivable in the world of The Walking Dead. You know, it's just, but Maggie should have really taken her chance because now I don't know.
So again, I disagree with Scott. Like the Walking Dead world is harsh, unforgivable, and dangerous.
Exactly. And like I do that with my series in Extinction too. Characters are constantly going to keep losing people they love. But it's not going to be like, oh, you're just doing it like one season a character loses their entire family just because you hate that character. No, it's either going to move the story or it's going to do something, and everyone is going to lose someone they care about. You know, it's just it's going to be fair and mixed. But I mean, yeah. And Matt asks Iris cameo. Oh man, do you guys want to see me have an Iris cameo in Extinction? Because I don't think I want Iris in my series. But I will say that if I could write Iris's death in Extinction, I would. But I have to skip a whole lot of time. Like, the world beyond is like 10 years in the apocalypse. I have to skip a bunch of time, guys. Just saying.
Hey Brian,
Yeah, Epic?
like one thing I think The Walking Dead World Beyond might be the show with like the least amount of character deaths. I don't think season one has a single death.
I mean, okay, so we had the death of Tony, you know, Percy's uncle, and the campus colony, but those were just extras. And
Yeah, like out of all shows, World Beyond like has the least.
oh my goodness, Scott says, "I don't know, man. Benjamin, it's just so weird and perverted. I feel his dad raised him to be that way or something." LOL. Okay, Scott, you that doesn't make any sense because his dad is only in one episode in the series, like, and we barely get anything from him. Okay, um, I don't know, and not just that, but like you got to be more specific. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't make any sense. And also, like Scott, um, like you just I don't know. You make no sense. I'm sorry. Like what I'm doing with Benjamin, how is it weird? Like, please tell me. Like, I don't know. Matt says, bro, you gotta chill. Dan says, Iris is in World Beyond though. Exactly, Dan. That's why I don't want to have cameos without thinking about them. Because if I have a cameo, then what's the point? And also, it's gonna break the canon. Because right now, my characters they're in Kentucky, you know, the state. So how would they get to the World Beyond characters? There's just no way that could work.
Hey
Uh,
Brian,
yeah, Epic.
one thing I do find cool was that season two of the main show in episode 8 or 9, they did have like a callback to like Nebraska. They mentioned Nebraska, and that's where World Beyond was set.
Yeah, I know. Um,
So like that's an Easter egg, like way back in season two of the main show, World Beyond.
yeah. That is. I mean, obviously, there's no way they were planning it all the way back then. Obviously, they decided, hey, let's have a show in Nebraska. Um, because of what Rick mentioned in the season two. Let's see. Hey guys, so the stream is gonna end in maybe another 30 minutes. I'm gonna go another 30 minutes and then I have to end the stream. Um, all right. So what else is there? All right. So this episode, so this is interesting. This Doomsday group, they have pizza. It's like it's kind of weird. They kind of show that. I'm surprised not one character was like, they have pizza. Um,
Is that another product placement like World Beyond was Mountain Dew?
it is product placement. That was a product placement, but I liked it. Scott says, I don't know, man. The show is just some weird. Like you have a lot of different scenes in it. It just ain't for me. LOL. Scott, you make no sense. Okay. The characters, there is like hardly any romance in my series. Like, I don't know what you mean. Like, never mind. You know what? I'm not gonna get into it. Okay, you're probably just trolling me because I have not heard any. Well, actually, you know what? I know there's no perverted scenes in my series. I don't do that. I don't write perverted scenes. That's no, I don't do that in my series.
Hey
Dance.
Brian,
Yeah, pick.
like if there are a few things that could describe season three of Telltale's Walking Dead, it would be terrible characters, flawed, horrible writing, and horrible episodes, and cut content.
Yeah, there's so much cut content. The characters are awful, and it's not just that. Choices don't matter in season three of the Telltale game, and it's just so bad for so many reasons. Like I said, choices don't matter, and the episodes are so short, really short, and it doesn't even matter because season three you can literally skip it and play season four, and you would not have missed anything. Dan says pizza with a pizza emoji. Yeah, I mean, like I think I saw the characters eating like salad or something in the cafeteria when they got to the place, and I'm just like, really? Not one character tried to get the pizza. I mean, come on. Who are these characters? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Like I understand with them. They're cautious and they're nervous about being here, but still, like, not one character was like they have pizza. I mean, even Rosita, when they got to Alexandria, was like they have beer to Abraham, and he's just like, I'm gonna try. It's like it's just I don't know. It's just funny. Dan says season
Like,
three. Oh, Dan says season three of the game could be completely removed. Matt says don't listen to Scott Bryan. He is being mean. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just gotta ignore him. It's just like it's just when he was talking about my main character, and it's just I'm sorry, but those were fighting words, man. Okay, I'm just like seriously, guys. I worked so hard. I'm doing school. I have a full time job right now, and I'm also working on season two of Extinction. And the fact that he was just saying my characters were weird, like that just got me. I'm like, I'm working so hard on this. Like, I don't know.
hey Brian,
Yeah, Epic, go ahead.
look, like that's how you know season three of the game was so bad when the final season where they were like, we're just gonna pretend that season never existed.
Exactly, because there's a few references, but there's no Javier, there's no Gabe, there's nothing like that, like at all. I mean, there's nothing. No characters from season three are in season four, excluding Clementine and AJ, because there's season one and two characters. Um, oh, thanks, Dan. He's telling Scott to chill out. Yeah. Um, yeah.
There's like yeah, like the final season like tried to erase and fix what season three did. That's how you know season three was bad.
Season three was so bad. Like so many problems with it. Like Clementine, she somehow knocks the tree down with a shotgun. Like when Javier's in the truck and like the tree comes down, and she's like I was trying to stop the truck. It's like, how'd you stop a truck? How'd you chop down a tree with a shotgun? That's not how you need an axe. Like, I don't get that. And then there's that scene where Clementine's just eating an apple. She just pulls out of nowhere. Like, Clementine is not a villain. She's not a stereotypical bad character that eats an apple. We know her. We love her. Like, come on.
You saw that in the gameplay that I did.
I think I did. That was months ago, right?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Like, yeah. It's like
I,
tell. Yeah. Yeah. It's like Clementine. We don't. You how like I'm sorry, but like how dare they have Clementine eat an apple like that, as if like she's a bad character that just eats an apple or acts like a jerk. It's like, come on. Hi, Chosen. Um, Scott, your username is literally the main character. Like, so yeah, I have to disagree with that. Because Scott in the main show cannot be any more minor of a character. I don't think, honestly. Uh, yeah, Epic. I can't hear you very well.
Do you think that The Walking Dead, that season like two would have been better if Lee was on it?
I don't know, Epic. Season two was. Here's the thing. Season two had problems, but I don't know if it's because of Lee's death in season one. I think it's just the characters they had. So in season two, they literally had Clementine do everything because the adults are so incompetent. But I don't know if Lee would have helped that situation. Like, I don't know, because I did like Lee's death. It's so iconic. You know what I mean? Um, it's really hard to say. It's really hard for me to say. Okay,
But,
so
but that's one of the main reasons why I don't like season two of the game was just like the cabin group and then like looking to Clementine for everything.
oh,
Season two and three just it was so ridiculous.
I totally agree, man. All the groups in season two were bad. Like almost all the
But
characters were
that
awful.
season is by far my least favorite season of that game series. I don't like it.
Yeah. So actually, Alicia killed a guy in this episode. Um. This group is so messed up. Like, they actually take some people who don't want to join their group and they turn them into walkers, but they they keep them fresh as a walker. Like, they give them embalmable fluid, and if you don't know what that is, that's for funerals, funeral homes, and it keeps your skin from rotting. You know what I mean, or whatever. It makes you like a fresh walker forever. Because like walkers, decay slowly, and that fluid makes them decay even slower. And they keep you chained as a walker, like a fresh walker for like ever. And that's like so messed up. And yeah, like some guy was trying to do that to Alicia, and she literally puts the needle with the fluid in his throat. Like, I was just like, yes. Like, Alicia finally killed someone after like two seasons, and it was a good kill. Like, I'm just saying. Um, Dan says Clem is the Walking Dead superhero. Oh wait, that's Daryl. Yeah. Imagine if Daryl got to meet Clementine. Man, what would his reaction be? I don't know. Chosen says I like Luke a lot in season two. Yeah, I like Luke too. They never should have killed him off in the finale though. That was such a stupid death. That's like a death. If he was an actor, it's like that they wrote that death just because the actor wanted to leave or something like that. That's how I felt. And it's like it's a video game character. Like, I don't know. That was such a bad death. Like, he just falls in the frozen river and drowns. Like, what? That doesn't make any
That
sense.
I definitely agree. That felt like a gimple death.
It was. It really was. Like, all the adults around Clementine were dying, and it's like, how does that even happen? Like, I don't know. It's so weird. Like literally, the kid in the group was the most sane and the most trained for the apocalypse, and the only one who didn't do anything stupid. It's like, come on. Um, Dan
But
asks,
you know, like yeah, like after Luke died, everyone just started going insane. Penny was going crazy. Mike and Bonnie fucking afraid of fucking Penny.
I know how dumb is that? They literally went with the guy who tried to kill him. I mean, that's just horrible writing. Even for bad characters. Like, you know what I mean? That's just bad writing. Dan says, "Is this your favorite episode of 6B, Brian?" It might be, Dan. It might be. This was a really good episode, but we're only three episodes in, so let's see the rest of 6B. And you say, what did you think of
What
Wes?
was I like the only good scene in the season two finale was the lead flashback.
That would, yeah, that was awesome, man. The lead flashbacks just make, man, they just I don't cry, but like they are emotional, you know. Uh, Dan asks, "What did you think of Wes in this episode?" Uh,
It was even more sad when Clem was like, "You like don't ever leave me."
I know. I said that too, because like it just hits so much harder, and it's just like, uh, yeah, Dan, I thought Wes was great in this episode. Like, this is crazy. Like, a Wes episode was better than a June episode. Like, it's just crazy. But I think it works because they gave some to Alicia at the end. They gave a little bit to Morgan and them. See, like, they had a little bit, they had an interesting group, a CRM reference, which I loved, and it's just so good. And you know what's funny, Epic? Like, this Doomsday group, they want to wipe out any groups they come across. And like, how funny is it? Like, do you think it's funny that they want to find out where the CRM is? Like, they want to maybe take them out too. And it's like they're probably gonna have a lot of trouble with the CRM. This group is doesn't stand a chance. You know what I mean?
So the CRM is like the governor's group, just more like experienced and trained.
No, Epic, you don't know what the CRM is?
No, I'm saying the CRM is like similar to the governor's group, just more experienced and more like trained and smarter.
Well, kind of, but Epic, the CRM is nothing like that ever has existed in The Walking Dead. It's not like the governor's group where, like, the governor had weak people, they didn't want to fight. The CRM, they're it's pretty clear what their objective is. I would say, you know.
You know, what I'm saying is like the governor kind of reminded me of the CRM's lead.
Oh, the lieutenant colonel, I would say a little bit, but like, uh, yeah. Okay, so the CRM, I don't know if they're similar to the governor's group. What I think is the CRM, it's pretty obvious they're just a superpower in the zombie apocalypse. They're a massive group. They have serious technology. Okay, they have some technology because they still have tape recorders, but it's pretty obvious they don't want anyone to know they exist, and they don't want any big groups out there that can be a threat or competition for them. Like, they want total control of the post-apocalyptic world, and I think they'll do whatever it takes to get that. And that's a big problem for all the characters. Um, so yeah, I just explained the CRM, guys, and I hope you I don't know, learn something, or yeah. Oh yeah, Dan. Wes was great this episode, and he's Matt says Wes killing his brother was awesome. Yeah, talk about um, what a change, for the character. Chosen One asks Arvo. Yeah, when Mike and Bonnie went with Arvo back in season 2 of the game, episode 11 was 5 out of 10 for me. Oh wow, 5. Yeah, I really liked Wes in this episode. Still don't care for him, but I enjoyed his story. Um, Dan loved it. Chosen says, I am excited for Teddy. His actor did a great job. Dan says, CRM and the governor, what's the connection? There's no connection, Dan. Epic was just asking if the CRM is like the governor's group, but just bigger and more trained. And technically, you can say that with any group in The Walking Dead, but obviously, in terms of a threat, yeah, the CRM is way, like, they're 1,000 times more dangerous than the governor's group.
Like the reason I asked that is because the governor, the end of season 3, season 4, he did remind me of Elizabeth. You know, like the black drink.
Yeah. It's just that I think the governor has like a gray trench coat. It's like dark gray, and Elizabeth doesn't wear an eye patch. But I would say the similarity is yes, both groups want to eliminate survivors entirely, but for different reasons. One wants to do it for revenge, the other one wants to do it for total control, I would say. Like no loose ends, no nothing like that. And this is crazy, guys. Like, yeah, guys, I'm not just talking to Epic. I want to talk to you guys. The CRM, this has to be their goal, right? Like, eventually down the line they will try to go to every community and wipe out all the survivors, like in every community in the world of The Walking Dead. Like, this is a big deal, right? Like, this is where it's building up towards, right? The final confrontation. in the world of The Walking Dead against the CRM. Like it has to be. Chosen says, I don't like how Wes shot his dead brother. Was dumb because everyone heard, and he just teleported to Alicia and the others. He could have used the zombified Derek to his advantage against Riley. Yeah, that's true. I do agree with that. Epic, not Epic. I'm sorry, Chosen. That was a little bit weird how he teleported and all that. Dan says still can't hear Epic. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dan. I'm gonna try and fix that in the future. I think my cousin knows what the problem is. I have to ask him, but I can't do it tonight. But whatever Epic
Hey,
says, I'll try to replay it back.
hey Brian.
Yeah, Epic, go ahead.
The only thing I didn't like about Wes and him like revealing his brother and stuff is season five didn't Wes tell Alicia that his brother was dead?
Yeah. So Epic. When his brother Derek, came back, um, he asked his brother, like, he's like, I thought you were dead. And he said, I almost was. I was trapped in the store. A whole bunch of, zombies came after me. When I came back, I saw you were gone. So they did kind of just say, like, it was more like, I thought you were dead kind of thing. They kind of just, I guess, did that. And you know what's funny? Like, Wes's brother, Derek, literally got more screen time than Morales after coming back. Like, even though he died in the same episode he was introduced, he still got. See, I think this is how you do a character coming back from the dead and they die. You know what I mean? Like, they have something to do in the episode, they actually have a purpose. So, yeah, this works. And it's like, man, like, I just don't get it. This group is so weird. Like, so what they believe in, Epic, is that like the end is the beginning, obviously. So they believe that when all the walkers die off, that's their turn to take back the world. And like, they believe that the world will be reborn, everything will regrow, and it's not the end, that kind of thing. But it's like, but why? I don't get it. Why do they have to be
I,
evil?
I actually disagree because you technically there will always be walkers because he died of a heart attack, he turned into a walker. He died of cancer, he became a walker.
That's true. Yeah, guess they didn't think about that. Um, that's very true. Do you think yeah, Epic, I want to ask, do you think the CRM also have to deal with that? Like in their buildings, hospitals, whatever the CRM have, do you think every time someone dies, they have to still stab them in the head to keep them from turning? You know what I mean? Like, I would say that happens, even for the CRM. Like, I don't think they have a cure.
I don't know actually because like there will always be people dying in The Walking Dead, and when they die, they'll become walkers because they're all infected. So
It's true, but there's a way to contain it. Um, Everyone is armed, or at least a good amount of people are armed, and everyone who could possibly die, you just have someone there ready to stab them in the head or whatever to manage it. Dan says, oh no, sorry. Chosen says, has Epic not seen Fear or World Beyond? He's seen World Beyond, right, Epic? But you haven't watched Fear recently. I think that's the issue. Or
yeah,
yeah. So he's seen World Beyond, uh, just not Fear. Not Fear. The
so
squad
once
says,
again, I'm sorry, but John's death kind of soured me on the whole season.
yeah, if Alicia dies, I'm done with the show. I'm just saying that. The squad says this end group reminds me of the 100 show where they hide and rise from the ashes, sort of stuff. Yes, it's so true. And not just that, but Alicia got captured, and now she might become one of them. Like, or at least they want her to become one of them. And it's like, oh man. So now Fear is they're trying to make it to 100, and it's just like, oh man.
What's up, guys?
Hey Dan, thanks for
Hey,
making it.
hey, Dan.
How was the
Hey,
restaurant?
what's up? Like, do you agree with what I said earlier about like the CRM not being able to like contain like walkers, thinking that walkers will die out? But that's not true because when you die of a heart attack or cancer, you turn into a walker. Yeah, I don't know how they're communicating that. To be honest, it's just I don't know. It's weird, man. Honestly, CRM though, I have to say, I just
Hey Dan.
Yeah, like, and yeah, like you couldn't contain the ones.
Hey Matt.
It's like you can't contain your walkers, but you couldn't stop your walkers because every new person that dies turns into one. Yeah.
Hey, hey. So, uh,
Hey, hey, man. And you kind of what? Like you know your like CRM not being able to like kind of stop your walkers because when they die, you're always killing other ones.
hey, Matt. Hey guys. What did you think of, I guess, my theory about the CRM? Like, what their goal is, their motives, what they plan to do, and maybe how the series will end. Like that I mentioned earlier. Like, what do you guys think about
I
that?
could honestly see Rick killing Peter in the final movie, and I could also see like them finding out that the CRM are responsible for the walkers and stuff, and like maybe Rick finds out or something probably. I think we're gonna see something along those lines. Man, that would be insane though if you think about it, because it's like then you would have, which I know it's not today, but then you actually have like an actual all like an actual like connection to the Dodgers and everything. Of course, that's so you're seeing that helicopter in the city. It's like God, like holy cow. Maybe anything man. Yeah. Like, can you imagine like how bad that would be if we're waiting all these years for the Rick movies and at the end of it, Rick just dies because how like infuriating that would be. Oh, I forget it, dude. That's so good. And then like you just realize that now, and you're like, if there's ever a cliffhanger that happened, they obviously were like, we don't know what we're going to do.
Hey guys. Hey guys. I wanted to ask, what did you think about the CRM Easter egg or cameo in this episode? Like, Althea thought,
Right.
yeah. So they have the CRM documents and stuff and maps and stuff. So do you guys think they're looking for an outpost, or maybe they want to get one of the helicopters, like find out where a helicopter lands, take it for themselves? Uh, like, what do you think the Doomsday Group's plan is?
I think they're trying to figure more out about like the CRM, like they're trying to learn what the group is, like what they're trying to do, and like maybe they are probably not even aware how big this group is, so maybe they're like trying to do like a bit of a takeover of an outpost or something. What
Yeah.
I kind of really do though is it's like we literally have this group, yeah, this beginning group that's like this very big group that are like I might be one of the biggest groups in the franchise, and it's like the way they prove that to us as fans is that they're like, look, this is overpowered, like who owns the CRM? You guys are the true ones.
I know. You know, it'd be funny. Imagine Althea saying they have no idea what they're messing with, and you just like at some point in season 6, towards the end, you just have Alicia escaping the fallout shelter, and you just have the CRM wiping out everyone but her. Like she escapes barely, and just like it's like, oh yeah, see that's what happens when someone figures out the CRM exists.
Still, man.
I mean, I,
And
yeah.
you can. Yeah. Look, I mentioned it earlier, like beginning of the stream pretty much, that like Walking Dead season one has like similarities, differences, you know, like characters dying over death, getting bitten on like the fourth Sunshine of the Outward and the CDC. You would agree? Yeah. I have seen a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And what's the CDC are like first look at like scientific experiments. Oh yeah, it was. It's just that the thing about it is that what it's kind of crazy to me. I still kind of can't believe this is that even Robert Kirkman even said that
Let me think. Okay, so what else about this episode? Dakota is still not trusted by Morgan and the others. Um, yeah. Okay. So Alicia, this was weird. How did she get captured? Could she not throw the match down and run, or did she want to be captured? but he was at the door, like all the way at the other side. But 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 if she doesn't know where she is, how can they know? If it's But Alicia Lilly just had to turn around. Guys, come on. Oh yeah. Imagine Riley just comes back in 5 minutes and then Teddy's dead on the ground too, and it's like, really? Okay, this has got to stop. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying hypothetically, because like that could have happened. Like, I'm just saying. Yeah. Like, what does that even mean? What does that mean? Hey guys, yeah, really quick in the chat. The squad says, I think if Althea tries to warn the CRM about this end group, they might give Morgan's group a visit in a bad way since he has the blueprints. No, she has the blueprints. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't see why they have to warn the CRM. If anything, like, just focus on this group because as soon as you tell the CRM anything, they come for you. You can't make friends with them. And then the squad even says, "I know CRM takes it personal if anyone knows about them and their existence." Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Do you guys think Althea is really gonna warn Isabel like about this group? Because like I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah. Did you guys see? Yeah, you guys saw a little bit about next episode. I don't know. You guys think it might be a bad episode next week? Yeah. Hey guys, you know what's funny? Imagine like we in the episode we have Grace like just like she's in the dream or whatever's going on, and it's like I don't think I'm in Texas anymore. Like, and then like at the end of the episode, Grace wakes up and she's like, I had a dream, and like the fear characters are around her, and she's like, you were there, you were there. You guys know where that's from? Yeah, it's a dream episode. Oh, so just like what Rick did back in season A. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was Maggie's the one who held the knife, but everyone keeps blaming Judith or giving Judith the credit. So yeah. Um. All right. Hey, are any of you guys gonna stay after the stream? Um. Let's see. Yeah, guys, the stream is gonna end soon. We can go on for maybe like another 10 minutes or so if you guys want. Since you guys came late, but um, yeah, I mean we had a really good West episode. Alicia did really well too. Althea and Dwight had a moment, just talking, and Dwight was like a beer lady, and Althea was like, yeah, a beer lady, and it's like I don't know. I get Dwight saying that, but it's weird that for me it's weird when Althea says beer lady. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That was just weird to me. Also, just give a name. Like, come on. At this point, just say her name. It's like if you tell her her name, just her first name, it's like, oh, I broke my promise. It's like, come on. He knows you have a helicopter. I don't think it's a big deal that he knows her name. It's like I don't know. Um. So okay. So yeah, guys, about what early happened earlier in the channel, the Rick Grimes movies. What was up with that? Like, I just noticed that nobody like talked or anything, and I just wanted to make a quick joke, and then everyone was just following up with me after that. So um, all right. Hey guys, the squad says I don't get how Alicia could turn towards the group unless Madison is somehow there. LOL, just back to life. Um, yeah. I don't know. I think Alicia should just uh play along for now until something comes up because she can't do anything right now. Yeah, Epic. Oh yeah, absolutely. Um, and yeah, like by the way, do you guys about what happened earlier? Do you guys really want me to put Alicia in my series, or is that just a joke? Like, um, but it's like, but how could she fit in? Like, there's just no way. Yeah, I know. She's great in fear. She doesn't need to take up time in my series. I mean, she might take it over. I don't know. Um, let's see. Is there anything? But the Clementine one. He's talking about the Clementine one. No, it's two separate comics. I did not know that. Seriously, that is weird. Um, so okay, guys, about earlier with the Rick movies, I was just making a joke because like that channel had like nothing on it. Like the Rick movies is literally the most like we don't know anything about it. Like it's the most bare thing in terms of Walking Dead. Like we have like nothing to go on. You know what I mean? I hopefully, but he can't come back in the main show. It's ending soon. So, so how is he going to come back? Oh, what if they put it in World Beyond? What if they put in the World Beyond commercials? No. Also, it's like wait, Iris, at the end of season one, you said you're going to defeat the CRM, and then end of season two, it's like CRM is still very strong and still alive. Like, what is the point of that? Like, I don't. That's true. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like Matt might be right as well. Like, what if the helipad was just there, and they decide to use it? Because a lot of times that happens. They decide to use something that they didn't notice before. Dead. He's dead. He's dead, man. Yeah, they never addressed that. Yeah, she didn't even have a daughter. All right, so yeah, guys, I gotta end the stream in the next few minutes, I would say, but yeah, but I can talk with you guys afterwards if you want, in private about just anything you guys want. If you know, um, obviously I don't want to say something that might spoil something for somebody else, but yeah, um, yeah. So this episode really good. Yeah, I just don't pay any attention to him anymore. I just with the conspiracy videos, I just couldn't, and um, I don't know. It's just like I guess what I'm trying to say is that ever since I started doing my own channel, I just feel like I don't need to watch his channel anymore because I have a lot of enjoyment doing videos of my own, my own streams with you guys. So there's that. Um, but I also feel like after the comics ended, he is not focused too much on. He doesn't really want to talk too much about the other parts of the franchise, and I can understand that, but still, um, some videos people don't want to see on his channel, and yeah, I also honestly just haven't had time to watch his videos because he used to upload a lot. So yeah. All right, guys. All right, guys. I want to thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys joining me for the stream. But I do have to call it here. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next week for what's the episode called again? Dreaming in dreams. Okay. Thanks, man. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a blessed week. Stay safe out there, and I will talk to you guys next time. Take care. Bye.